How to scan and build your watch list on TD Ameritrade ThinkOrSwim. Now, TD Ameritrade makes it really simple to do this. First, in this video, I'm going to show you how to scan for your stocks for your set parameters or criteria. And then after we do that, I'm going to show you how you can actually create your own watch list and put in the stocks that you want to be looking for. Once you have your TD Ameritrade open, come over here to the scan option at the top. And right away, I already have these 3 filter groups out already. Come over here and click add filter if you don't have any. I'm not sure what yours looks like. Over here is how I add extra groups. So again, when I click add filter, I'll click stock and then I'll add another one of these, but I'm going to go ahead and exit that out because I don't want another group. And basically what this does is it narrows down what you're looking for. So this is where you input the criteria. I come over here, I put last because this is what I come over here, I put last because I'm looking for the stock price, and I go ahead and I put $1. Me personally, I don't like to trade anything under $1 just because it gets a little sketch down there. So I just don't like that area. People do trade them. The highest stocks that I will trade is probably $10, maybe sometimes above that, but for the most part, not really. So for me personally, and what I'm looking for these stocks, small cap stocks, that are in prices from $1 to 10. So whatever stocks and strategies you trade, you can add the conditions. Another thing I like to search for is to make sure these stocks have sufficient volume. I want to see things even trading above 500,000 if I'm searching the pre-market. I'll even just go around 300,000. But I really want to make sure I'm finding the stocks that are in action, because the reason why people will trade stocks in this price range in the first place is because of the volatility and the percent gains you can catch during the day. If a stock goes from $1 to $2, that's a 100% gain. If a stock goes from $3 to $6, that's another 100% gain. You know, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, those stocks aren't going to be making a 100% gain in a day. Even some of these stocks will make 500, 1,000. We've even seen 4,000. And Tesla, Amazon, those blue chip stocks don't really do that. People have their own niches in the market and what they like to trade. After I put in the minimum volume, which I'll say at least 300,000% change, I like to do at least 20% for me to even be interested. I'll go ahead and move that up to 20%, click all the way to 20. And I don't have a max. I just want to have my minimum in and I'm good from there. After I input all of these numbers, I'm going to go ahead and hit scan. And it's going to go ahead and scan for all the stocks that fit my criteria. Let's put one of these in. Let's put DXF in. And look, let's see what that looks like. Let's go to the 1-minute chart. And this is something that I wouldn't trade. So this is a good teaching moment at the same time. Personally, when I'm trading stocks, I want to see stocks that have enough volume and where you can actually read the chart. Like it's fluid. It's a fluid chart you can read and it's actually moving. This isn't a chart that I would be interested in, so I would just keep going down my scanner looking for the stocks that best fit my criteria. And then the ones that I do like, then I'll put into a watch list. So let's go back to the scan. Let me go by percent change. Let me put top percent at the top. So you can see if you're scanning, you can also adjust these by how much they're gapping up. STAF went off today, up 67% right now. The market is closed, so this is what it closed at. But let's just see what STAF did for today, because it's the highest gapper. What the SCAP scanner, or what the SCAP scanner, what the TD Ameritrade scanner is telling us, because we're scanning for gaps. You can see STAF, this one took off today. And it might have some bounces where shorts might short into pops because we're on the backside of the stock now. But you can see it's usually dead. These stocks are usually dead until they release some type of news, and then they'll be in play for like a day or maybe a few days, just not a long time. People don't really buy these for any type of long term because the fundamentals are garbage, you know, they're trash. If the fundamentals weren't, they wouldn't be at this price level. And people wouldn't just manipulate their stock like they do all the time. That's another reason why I kind of like these stocks. They're a little bit more predictable, you know what I mean? Like when a stock is getting extremely overextended like this, I mean, everyone buying up here, I mean, everyone knows what's coming. It's inevitable that this flush downwards is going to come, because everyone's going to start panic selling because they see this stock was up massive. I mean, let's just check real quick with our cursor. Just from there to the spike, yesterday's closing spike to the high, you can already see we're up 352%. So again, that's the reason why we're even scanning for these stocks, because we want to find this volatility. We want to find where these moves are going to happen, where are people watching for the day. And again, just know you're not the only ones looking at these stocks. Everyone sees them. That's kind of how small caps go. Everyone sees them. Usually everyone's trading the same thing. So just remember to watch out for the psychology, and you can really use that to your advantage too. That's just one of them. So you can see just by using the scanner on TD Ameritrade, I found one of the biggest movers for the day that went up to a high of 352% from this little scanner. So I'm not too sure why they're not popping up again. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to just build your watch list, because you kind of get the gist. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can just mess around with it. They have so many different options. But just play around with it. Find the stocks that fit your criteria, type them in, and find ones that you like and put them in your watch list. So now I like STF, I can put it in my watch list. After you've been trading for a while, you'll start to be able to build different types of watch lists as well. This watch list that you see me pull out right here, this just has a ton of penny stocks, right? This isn't a specific watch list, and I just have it called Momentum because I kind of just use this as a little bit of a scanner too. I'll just put the volume from highest to lowest, and then whatever pops up at the top of my scanner is usually what's going to be in play today. And that's what happened for Staff. It had one of the highest volumes, plugged it into my chart, and it was showing me this massive gap from overnight. So that's why a lot of eyes were on it, and that's why we were looking at it in the chat as well. But what I do with this is whenever I see a stock in play for the day and I don't have it in this list, I'll just type it in there. And then a lot of times you're going to realize a lot of the same stocks that you traded even 8 months ago is popping up again and is having another run. Or you might realize that the same exact stock that popped up a month ago is gapping up again. And maybe it's a bag holder's chart and there's a bunch of resistance, and you know, okay, this one might not take off again. But when you've been trading for consecutive days and back to back, week in, week out, month in, month out, you start to pick up on a lot of this stuff. But this is why this stock list has so many stocks in it. But if you want to create a watch list from scratch, come over here, click on this little tab right here, and I want you to click create watch list. You can name this watch list whatever you want. I have some called Momentum. I have some called Swing Plays. You can create the watch list depending on the type of setup you're looking for that specific stock as well. For this one, I could even put potential short setup, or I'll just put potential short. Let's say for the stock, I can put STAF, press save. And now I've already created my one stock watch list so far on TD Ameritrade. And it's that simple. Over here, if you come at the top right of this tab, click that, click customize. And from here, you can customize the columns that you see. And you can see on my columns, I have the percent change, I have the volume and the bid and the ask, and then the stock symbol. This is where you can scan for the stocks. And then once you find the stocks that you like, once you type them in the chart and you like how the chart looks, or it's a stock that you know you want to keep an eye on, just come back over, find the stock, put it in your watch list, and that's all. It's just that simple. Just have your morning routine, have your process to where you scan for stocks, you know what you're looking for. If you find what you're looking for and you see potential opportunity, then make a game plan. And then that's simple. Then execute your game plan. And just like that. That's how you scan and create a watch list on TD Ameritrade, ThinkOrSwim. If you have any more questions, drop them down in the comments. If you like this video or got something new, make sure you hit that like button. If you're someone that trades by themselves and you want a community and you want to meet people and just be around others doing the same thing as you, click the first link down in the description and there'll be a link to a free Discord chat you can be a part of. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're always applying risk management, and I will catch you in the next video.